How's it going, everybody? It's Prod here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at a new Souls-like game. Now this isn't exactly out yet. Really all we have is a little bit of a gameplay showcase and a boss fight that we're going to be watching today, but a couple of people actually sent this game to me and told me to check it out. I skimmed a little bit through it and I kind of saw some of the influence instantly from stuff like Dark Souls and some of the gameplay, which you'll see here once we get into it. But there was one thing that I noticed, and that is that it is absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to pause it and actually kind of just record my reaction throughout the 24 minutes. Now, I doubt I'll show you guys every single second of this. I'll most likely skip through it. But the game looks awesome. It looks so freaking pretty, and there's a big reason for that. Moon is the studio that is working on this, and they are the company that made Ori and the Blind Forest, which, if you guys ever watched that game, it is another game that I would just consider beautiful. Like, the art style that this studio has is absolutely amazing. They have just such a knack for making beautiful things and having it seem almost like a painting coming to life. I personally never had the chance to play any of the Ori and the Blind Forest, but I've always been a big fan of the art style that they have in this game. So to see this studio coming through and making a actual Souls-like game, I am really excited. So let's go ahead and watch a little bit of No Rest for the Wicked, a little bit of gameplay overview that they had for IGN, which unfortunately I have not got a chance to play this. I know that a lot of people did, but hey, listen, if they want to send me something, I'm 100% down to play this game. So, you know, just hit me up.
Something totally different. Because for over
the cutscenes look just so nice too. I don't know what it is. It's like this specific art style looks beautiful.
But we had never forgotten about our dream of creating our own action RPG.
The action RPG genre, which I guess is like another name for, like, you know, I could almost consider like Dark Souls and Souls-likes like another subgenre of action RPGs. But you'll see more of the inspiration directly from like Souls games. Now, as much as I love like the cutscenes and the story, that's something I don't really want to see right now. I kind of just want to get right into the gameplay, so we're going to skip more ahead to that. But I absolutely love the art style they have going on for the cutscenes. I think it just looks beautiful. I don't know what it like. It looks like a water painting that's like moving, you know, like almost like a game made out of like a water painting.
With No Rest for the Wicked,
here we go.
We decided to handcraft an entirely seamless world.
Hand-drawn everything.
Nothing in this game is procedurally generated.
Beautiful.
Throughout this showcase, you will notice that our world is dense, interactive, uses a ton of verticality. Every inch
he beat the shit out of that crab, though. So one thing that I love, by the way, and I'm going to pause it a little bit, but they do mention, like, there is so much interactivity in this game. There's a couple points that I did see where I had skipped to where they have instances where they can jump on a rock or something, you know, like it's almost like if you can see it, you can like climb it or do it.
That usually reward you with precious items.
And it looks to definitely reward people for exploring a lot, which I love to do. It's kind of like a habit at this point because of Dark Souls.
Unique experience, and that every time you explore an area, you might just finally get that last gold ore or new battle axe you've been waiting for. We wanted players to have ultimate control over their character. Every movement you make should feel tactile and be intentional. For that reason, we designed Wicked to be played using WASD or a controller.
Oh, I knew it. Should have never brought you on board.
I'm definitely curious to see like where the story goes for this as well, because it does look interesting from what I did see.
Instead of going
but the gameplay is just beautiful, man.
Our goal is always to create games that look like a painting come to life.
Well, there you go. They actually said exactly what I thought. Like,
our artists,
the art style is just freaking fantastic. They've done such an amazing job already for this game. Let's go ahead and keep hearing what they say.
Meticulously modeling and hand painting all of these.
Literally hand painted everything.
You will traverse through plenty of breathtakingly beautiful environments, lit with natural day and night
beautiful lighting,
immersed
the rain looks so good in this game, man.
We also engineered a very special way of rendering our top-down world, where you can always see so much.
I do actually really dig the camera for this. Like, it's not exactly top down. I'm not a big fan of like just
Our
straight up
goal
the
was to
cameras
make
all the way at the
everything as
top. I
interactive
actually
as
really dig the
possible.
camera for this
If an
game.
object looks like you can climb it, then you can actually climb it.
So this was the part that I had seen where they said, like, you know, if you see something, you can probably
an
climb
object
it.
is
You
too
might
big
have to
to
be a
walk
little bit
over,
careful with,
you might
you know,
just
going
need to
over
balance
obstacles
your
like
way
this. So it kind of has a little bit of that. If you remember, from Dark Souls 3 was one of the big things, like, if you can see it, you can go to it. And it kind of seems like this follows a little bit of that, which I love because I love the exploration side of things. And rewarding you with different loot items and stuff when you actually explore is awesome. And here we go,
Right
the
from
meat and
start,
potatoes
we
of it, the
decided to
combat.
create an animation-driven combat system,
Animation driven, huh?
which to us meant that every attack you make should be carefully considered.
Okay, so we do
wanted to
have
bring
rolling.
weighty,
There you go.
precision-driven combat to the top-down space. Combat that's inspired by several different genres, from ARPGs to fighting games.
So we do have like a little bit of a stamina.
In order to overcome an opponent,
I
you need
love,
to
like,
watch out
just
for
from the looks of it, the
telegraph
game
behavior
looks super weighty.
and then punish accordingly. Timing, spacing, and weapon weight are incredibly important in Wicked's combat model.
There's a rat over there too. There's a big rat.
In A Rest for the Wicked, every single weapon has its own unique moveset and stats
Ooh,
driven by RNG.
Damn. Okay, so it's kind of like the stats themselves are randomized, but the weapons are kind of the same. But different movesets for every weapon. Dual daggers. Oh, they look fast too.
Using this dagger, I'll have a hard time breaking this enemy's shield. Let's try something different.
Oh, you got two-handed. Parry? Parry! So yeah, you can parry in this game.
If you time it just
I love
right,
it. It looks
you
so
can
good.
parry incoming attacks.
Especially
allowing you to
fighting in the
exploit
whole,
enemies open.
in the rain is beautiful, man. Ooh, it looks visceral too. The bloody animations look fantastic.
Gear in A Rest for the Wicked comes in 4 different rare
Okay, so it is actually like,
white
you know,
items are common.
something like
Unlike in
Diablo
other
loot
RPGs,
style.
they're not
A lot of
trashy.
loot.
We instead made
Hopefully
those
there's
the
not
most
too
customizable.
much.
Blue items are rare. They offer only positive enchantments. Purple items are cursed. They offer very positive enchantments, but they also
Ooh, but they
come
have a
with
curse
cursed
on them.
enchantments. Gold
Interesting.
items are unique. They are specifically handcrafted by our designers and offer unique enchantments.
Oh, that's awesome, actually. I really like that. So you're going to have your straight up, like, rarest of the rare, unique weapons. Almost like they can be boss weapons or something like that, right? Completely positive. Then you have the ones where you can find out in the wild that are purple. But it's an interesting idea to give them a negative status effect, you know? I guess equip flow decreased by 26%. I guess that could be not crazy, but if you're running like a big tanky build that's instantly gonna destroy your entire building, you're not really gonna want to use it. It'll be cool to see like the difference, right? Like, will a lot of those negative effects outweigh the positive effects and vice versa? But I do like the fact that they kind of have like randomized stats, and it's almost like you and me could have the same weapons but completely different stats on them, and yours are better or mine are better.
Enchantments.
I actually really like that.
This
But like I said, I hope it
rainbow
doesn't become
effect as an
too
enchantment
much, since
increases my focus
I don't really want it to
whenever I
become a
deal
menu
damage.
sim. And now we got a big ass two-handed greatsword. Look how slow you are. Damn. Ooh, I don't know. I like how
Every
slow you
weapon
are.
has a chance to drop with its own unique rune, which can then be extracted and used on other weapons.
Oh, that's interesting
That
too.
way, players can come up with their own unique moveset.
That's cool. I like that a lot. So you can
You
make
can
some
focus
crazy
through combat.
weapons then.
It is then used to perform rune attacks. Let's try one.
Ooh, you got the stamp up sweep. That's cool. Like I said, man, I'm loving the look of this
But
game so
every now
far.
and then, you might not even need to use your weapons to get rid of an enemy.
Kick him? Oh, you could just bash him off.
Sometimes, all you need is a
Gravity.
little push.
Oh no, I'm gonna die to gravity in this
Every
game
weapon
too,
you find
aren't
in
I?
No Rest for the Wicked has its own bespoke moveset, custom made by our incredible animation department. Squash and stretch and other animation principles directly inform our combat design.
I'm already seeing like,
Layered on
I
top
want
of
that
that,
fast play
enchantments that
style.
drastically
The
impact
daggers,
weapon behavior
oh, that looks so
and our
fucking
deep-
nice. That's something I always wish would happen a lot more in the Souls games, by the way. So when you see here, obviously he lights his weapon on fire, and then when he hits the boss, the entire boss starts lighting on fire. You don't ever really see that in the Souls games. The only thing I could think of is in Dark Souls 3, the dancer, whenever you start smacking around a weapon that has fire on it, including her weapon, because her weapon doesn't, I think it's designed for that, it starts lighting the room on fire, and then the sides of it catch on fire, and I love that, and it's something we almost never see, and I mean, it's just a cool effect, you know? It adds some weight to the gameplay, in my opinion.
Rune system.
He killed that
All of
rat.
this
I saw that.
culminates in a weapon system
Ooh,
that
you got
feels
bows too?
extremely fun
Hell
and
yeah.
engaging and allows
Wait, is that
every
Grey
player-
Rat? Dude, that's
weapon
Grey
system
Rat.
that's
That's
extremely
him.
fun
That's
and
Fighter.
engaging and allows every player to create their own
Oh, look,
style
you got
of combat.
Gwamples too? This game's got everything. Holy
When it
hell.
comes to gear like armor,
I hope it
there
has
is a wide
character
range of
design.
options, each
I wanna
with their
turn him
own
into a
design and
monster.
attribute. The weight of such items even affects your movement in combat. For instance, if you opt in for a lighter, faster build, you can quick step out of enemies' way. Quick steps
I
are
love the
fast
quick stepping.
and don't consume a lot of stamina.
I'm already seeing this as my favorite.
With medium weight build, your character will dodge roll. Those are slower and consume more stamina.
Oh, okay, so dodging and rolling is actually different than the quick steps. It's like light, medium, heavy.
For no rest for the wicked,
Yes!
we designed a soft class system.
Yo, she thick AF though.
Instead of locking
do have
you
character,
into a character
customizer.
class that you then have to
I want the
adhere to
Asian
for
man.
the entire playthrough, we want you to have the flexibility and freedom to play as the type of character you want to.
You know,
And
shout
even
out to the
come up
fashion
with
source,
character
though.
classes we haven't even thought of.
Ooh. That's
So
cool.
far, we've shown what combat looks like with a more melee-focused build.
So you're
Let's
not
take a look
necessarily
at how
tied
combat
to just, you know, you can
changes
mix
for
up.
an
You want to
age.
become strength dex, magic
This
dex.
character build,
disappearing.
uses a two-handed staff. We have 3 rune specials available.
Oh, that's
Blink,
cool.
Fireball, and
Magic
Nova.
is nice looking too.
Fighting multiple enemies is always tricky. When used right, Nova can be an absolute blast.
The combat looks fantastic too. They've done an amazing job with the combat.
The uniqueness of each item you find or craft, being able to create any character build you can think of through our soft class system, and the randomized loot.
Hey, we
all
got
of the
dex,
systems
faith.
combined to
What do
ensure
we got
each
over here? Some health. Seems like a lot of the main stats that we know and love for like Souls games seem to be here, so that's cool.
playthrough and every player's experience is never truly the
Nice
same.
secrets. I love it. Hidden walls, you know, we're getting those. All right, here we go. The bosses. What type of bosses are we gonna have? Ooh, that looks pretty gnarly. That's some Bloodborne ass shit right there. Warwick the Torn.
Soa Sakura is riddled with plagued enemies known as the Torn. As you can see, this Torn has been left to mutate and fester.
Damn.
And will prove
Looks visceral.
particularly vicious.
All the blood and
Our
stuff.
best course of action is to study his moves and attack whenever we see an opening.
Hit him in the anus. There you go. I like how you can actually, like, whenever you go behind the boss, you can still see, like, the blue outline of your character. That's kind of one thing I had
Bosses are also
worried about,
quite
like,
brutal in
you know, are you
West
gonna
with Wicked.
lose
They
yourself
will
behind a
punish
boss?
Every mistake you
Looks
will
cool, though.
make. But keep a cool head, make use of all of the skills you've learned, and you just might succeed.
Cool design, too.
As you can see, No Rest for the Wicked is an intensely
Beautiful.
skill-based game. Your gear greatly influences your power. and
Shield's
battle.
actually pretty damn good
Whether you
looking, too.
die or overcome the challenge is ultimately
Fast
down
boss.
to your skill.
Did he just smack his head and kill him? Oh, no, no, he's still alive. Oh, it looks so good when you kill a boss. I love it. Sacrament, what is this?
Along your journey, you will come across the town of Sacrament, the capital of Hisoa Sacrament.
Oh, okay, so you actually have, like, NPCs and quests here?
Sacrament is a war
Firelink Shrine?
but over the course of your journey, you can help rebuild Sacrament to its former glory.
Don't ignore their gates, Saren.
Hello there, homeless man, Greenwich.
Our goal is to make sacrifice.
Oh, you have wenches at home too? Dude, this game is legit.
Read about it, lady, weather. Tailors at your service.
Never mind. I want them out.
After my previous expedition, I helped Fillmore rebuild his smithy. He now sells better gear.
Oh, here we go.
He's
We got a
also able
blacksmith.
to upgrade our gear to a higher level. To that effect, we aim to make investing resources into Sacrament as satisfying and rewarding as investing resources into your character is.
Building projects. Oh, interesting. So you actually have, like, you can pick what bases you want to bring back. Pine wood and copper ore. Offer a variety of ales and beers. Various beds and grant status effects when used overnight. That's cool. So you actually get different effects. I really like this part too. I can already see myself spending some time in here. Listen, as long as I don't personally have to build it like it's Minecraft because I suck at that, and I can just press A and it gets built for me, I'm freaking down for this city builder shit. Hell yeah.
Take a look at another way.
And it seems to actually affect your stats and stuff, so that's
In
cool.
Sacrament, you'll be able to purchase real estate.
I can purchase real estate in video games. Who needs it in real life,
have
you
the
know?
funds to afford it.
The banks own all
Can
of
get
that.
a little bit expensive, but accumulate the riches, and you can choose from a wide range of properties to suit anyone's taste. Your house is the perfect place to stash your loot, craft items, relax, and plan everything.
That's cool. So you
out
can
for
kind of
the next
design your
big
house
run
on the inside as well, the way you
dangerous
want.
Areas surrounding Sacrament. I just moved in here, so it's a little bit barren.
What do you mean? That's just a
Let's fix
regular
that.
dude's home.
Out on your
Oh,
journey,
wow,
you'll
so
be
you
able
actually go
collect
out to
or
chop
harvest
wood.
valuable
What the
resources,
hell?
Which then can be used to craft new gear.
Wow, that's
furniture
real
for your home,
interesting.
or even
I thought
make
you just like
improvements
got
to the
them
town itself.
by killing or looting. You actually legitimately go out and like chop wood
Catch
and
a
stuff.
fish, for example, and it can be cooked and eaten.
What? You can
of course.
fish?
But certain fish scales
This is
may even
fun.
make for some
This game is
fine
looking just
fun.
fun, you know?
While
Imagine
I
you
was
pull
on the
out a
shores
fucking
of
plus 10
Sacra,
Moonlight
I collected
Greatsword.
some pine wood. So now let's make use of that and make this place a little bit more cozy.
A medium chest. Ah, and this is where you keep loot and stuff, huh?
Housing is incredibly cool in No Rest for the Wicked. Since
Wow,
you're not
house,
constrained
you
to
got
the
a
grid, you can come
world
up
building
with some
sim
new
mixed with a
organic-looking
Souls-like.
designs. Flexible
Oh, that's
interior
nice.
design
Wow.
system. We hope players will be able to find and design a unique place for them to call home.
That's super cool. I didn't even see that part. I didn't know it had that. Now, I'm curious on your guys' opinion, right? Because to me, that looks freaking cool. Like spending some time building this base in my own home and stuff like that. I know when it comes to Souls-like, a lot of people kind of have that mentality of just kind of swing away at everything. Just kind of go out, kill bosses, and that's all you really want to do. I'm curious, like, for you guys in the comment section, is that something that seems interesting, or are you just going to kind of, you know, you're going to put a box in the middle with your chest in it and then run out and kill more bosses, you know? Let me know. I'm curious to see what people think. Endgame? Ooh. They spoil it for you. Your character dies at the end.
We'd like to show you today is a system we call Alive. Although No Rest for the Wicked features a traditional campaign,
Let's see what
it
this
was
is.
important to us that the Solar Sacra is very much a living, breathing world.
Like caves, maybe?
In order to show you what that means,
Dungeons?
we're going to go to an area called Mariner's Keep. This is an area I've previously ventured through and explored.
Things change, maybe. I didn't.
However,
Oh, wow.
since my last journey through here, Nif have overrun the local area,
So things do change.
presenting entirely new threats for me to tackle and resources for me to scavenge.
That shield looks really good too. I wonder if these are the dead bodies
World
that
of
he
No
left
Rest for the
here.
Wicked is constantly changing around you.
I like his
And
spike
each time
club.
you visit a region, you'll be faced with a drastically different experience.
So it's almost like you can go through the game twice. Oh shit. That's not terrifying at all. Damn. That was cool. Wait, is there more loot in the hidden wall?
And No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
You
Is that like a
never really
mimic?
know what to expect.
I love that. That's cool.
For those of you who asked about Endgame, yes, we've got you covered.
Dungeons?
While we don't want to give away too much at this point, once you reach the endgame, you can enter the Serum Crucible. This is where you'll have to test your metal against some of the toughest enemies within No Rest for the Wicked.
Maybe boss runs? My bad, boss
Our
rush?
goal is and
That's cool.
always has been to create a very different action RPG, one that will hopefully move the genre forward. We believe that Moon Studios is in an incredibly unique position to deliver on this vision.
It's looking
We have some of
fantastic
the
so far, to
best
be
talent
honest.
in the
Here's
They
in
ain't
this
just making
project.
some,
And now
you
we're at
know,
a point where we need your
run-of-the-mill
help to shape and build Wicked into the best game
frickin'
it can
Souls-like game.
possibly be.
Therefore, we'd like to invite all of you who love this genre, who
Beta?
grew up with it the same way we did, and who are excited to see a new take on it, that we're going to be launching No Rest for the Wicked after all of these years into Steam Early Access next month on April 18th.
Over the course of early access, we'll be tweaking,
Interesting.
patching, and balancing the game with your input. And you will also see major content updates throughout
Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck, they're gonna have Arena. I guess... Early access can be... It's a toss-up, right? Like, it can either be great and come out, like, almost finished or finished and they really only have, like, adding additional content to it. From the looks of it, it seems like multiplayer, whatever the breach and further updates could be, seem to be apart from the main game. And quite possibly the main full game is finished now. But instead of waiting like 2 more years to deliver like multiplayer and the breach, they're going to use people's input and play experience to improve different things and update the game for like multiplayer. Which, if that's the case, then I'm totally fine with it. I hope that it's not like unfinished and you get to an era and it's like, wait for more, coming soon in early access, you know. Hopefully it's not like that. But I guess we'll keep watching and see what they say.
until we hit our 1.0 release.
But the arena's
At
cool.
which point we're planning to
So we
release
got some
on
PvP in
consoles
this,
and
huh?
platforms.
Okay, so
Wicked
first
has
it is
been
on
built from
Steam.
the ground
It's coming to
up
console
with
later then.
multiplayer in mind. So the first of these major updates that we will be releasing in early access will be providing
Oh,
you with
there we
an
go.
innovative multiplayer experience, allowing you to play Wicked alongside
Wow, that's
even in-game,
interesting.
your friends.
So you co-op
Our
as well
second
then.
major content update will bring all new regions to Sakura, new enemies, narrative updates.
Okay, so like
and
little
much more.
DLCs, add-ons.
Story, system, and gameplay content updates to follow thereafter.
Your support and feedback during this very critical part of early access really does make a difference. No Rest for the
Alright,
Wicked
so
begins a new
okay,
era for
that's
Moon
interesting.
Studios, and we're committed to this project for the long run.
We're incredibly excited about what will be in No Rest for the Wicked.
I do absolutely
already
love the
in day
cutscenes
one
art
of
style.
early access. Once the showcase is over, be sure to tune in to your favorite media and content creators.
Hey,
for
that's
hands-on
me.
impressions.
Oh wait, no, not me. It's fine. They ain't giving me early access. Yeah, I don't cry about it at night. I cry for other reasons. But overall, honestly, No Rest for the Wicked is looking pretty fun. I like the gameplay already. The art style is easily my favorite part. It looks freaking beautiful. So they've done an incredible job with that. So really, that's about it. I wanted to bring you guys this video to kind of bring it to light, bring it in front of you, and let you know. I guess I'll be playing it whenever the early access goes live. And I hope you will come watch me either on Twitch or if I'll be streaming it on YouTube as well. All the links and stuff are in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you made it this far. I'd appreciate it very, very much. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.